everybody was asking like, okay, well, who leaked the photo? Because the other side of the coin is that we done heard there are rumblings in these streets, honey, in these Atlanta streets, that NBC Universal, Bravo, the producers, they are really upset that the photo was leaked because you guys know that they have a promotional campaign. You guys know that they have a calendar that they have to follow. It's certain content that they release, you know, in anticipation for the actual reunion airing. And so the reunion looks being leaked is not a good thing for them. Of course, it's not a good thing. Now, really, is it that deep? No, it's just a picture. It's just dresses. They're just teal dresses that are bedazzled with some rhinestones and some crystals and some down feathers, ostrich feathers, etc., etc. So it's not that deep. But it's still really interesting because to me, it's letting me know that somebody feels a ways about Bravo. One of these ladies or one of the production members, I don't know what their motivation is. I don't know if it's out of retaliation. I don't know. We don't know. But it seems to me like there is a mole. It seems to me like there is a saboteur. And it's really interesting. And so look at this picture. Okay. So look at this picture. Okay. So when we talked about Jamie and we talked about the leaked photo, y'all brought it to my attention that Nene Leakes was wearing teal and feathers during the interview with Carlos King. And of course, I already knew she was wearing teal and feathers, but I didn't really connect the dots because y'all are the one telling me that notice how they're wearing the same colors and they're wearing the same style of dress. Mind you, the Lenithia Leakes interview was filmed days before they filmed the reunion. And according to y'all, Nene was tipped off. And my source, who's close to production, personally told me that yes, Nene was tipped off. She definitely knew what color to wear. It was strategic. It was on purpose. She was tipped off. There is a mole. There is a saboteur. And they want to embarrass the producers of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Maybe not embarrass them, but they want to undermine them. They want to undermine them. In the same sense that B. Scott, Love B. Scott, you know, they went on to Breakfast Club and basically said it's war with Bravo, right? And if I want to, I will release all the storylines and all the tea and all of this and all of that if they take away this exclusive from me, which I felt like was kind of crazy because it's kind of like, okay, like, why is you like doing all that? Like, I just kind of felt like that was a bit much. But, you know, it's this, you know, the same sort of principle. Love B. Scott is trying to undermine the producers. He's trying to undermine the network. And I feel like this mole, this saboteur, Nene Leakes, maybe Candy, I don't know. It seems to me like there is a conspiracy. How Manietta say a collusion. There is a concerted effort. There are people who are colluding to undermine the producers and the network. So it's really interesting because how in the hell did Nene know to wear teal and feathers? Obviously, somebody tipped her off. Now, was it Carlos King? We don't know. We know that Carlos King, he has a mentee by the name of Eric Fuller. Eric Fuller is the executive producer of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So maybe Eric Fuller told Carlos King what the girls were wearing in hopes that Carlos King would tell Nene, you know, what to wear. And then Nene showed up with teal, and then it all looks like some sort of It all looks like some sort of conspiracy. Right? It could have been a situation where maybe a random producer told Carlos and then Carlos told Nene. Maybe a random producer or somebody on set just told Nene what to wear and then Nene wore what she wore. Maybe there's an assistant to the assistant or a hairstylist or a makeup stylist, a makeup artist or a wardrobe stylist. Maybe they work with another housewife who, you know, had the information beforehand, and maybe they gave it to Nene, and Nene used that information to undermine the production of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's all very interesting. It's all very interesting. You guys brought this to my attention. And again, to the people who are saying, well, who cares and this, that, and the third, listen, I didn't really think too much of this until Jamie said what she said. And then on top of that, I didn't really even notice that Nene was wearing the same color until you guys told me when we talked about Jamie and the leaked photo. So it's all just really interesting. There's clearly a mole, and I'm going to keep digging. But according to our mole, according to our source, Chef Scott Lee Ennis was at the reunion. I don't believe Roy was there. I don't believe Ralph Pittman was there. I'm not completely sure, but I don't think Roy was there, and I do not think Ralph Pittman was there. But we do know that Chef Scott Lee Ennis was there, which I think is really interesting. Now, according to Kenya and Candy, they say that, it's a fake relationship, and some people think that if you just started dating somebody, why would you then put them on to reality TV so soon, right? Why would you allow them to be in the same, spaces as a Kenya and a Candy and a Drew and a Courtney and a Monyetta and a Sheree, et cetera, et cetera. And a Sonya. I don't want to forget my girl Sonya. But listen, hello, hello. But listen, my whole thing is, they say that it's fake because it's too soon. You're bringing him around your friends too soon. But listen, can I play devil's advocate? Can I defend Marlo Hampton? I know y'all hate it when I defend Marlo Hampton, but I'm going to defend Marlo Hampton because I think y'all need to hear something a little bit different than what these other bloggers is telling y'all. Could it be possible that Marlo's thought process is that, we met on TV. It was a blind date on TV. Their first date, which was a blind date, was on TV. Could it be possible their thought process is, well, I mean, if our first date was on TV, why not continue to date on TV? Why not bring him around if I've already introduced him to the fans of the Atlanta girls? Y'all are going to see him on TV anyway, so why not invite him to the brunch? I mean, and listen, the girls, the streets of Atlanta, they're talking, and, Mama Joyce and her streets, they're saying that, Chef Scott Lee Ennis is using Marlo Hampton for the visibility factor. But again, playing devil's advocate, could it be possible that, yes, he does want the visibility of being on Bravo, but he may also like Marlo Hampton at the same time? It could both be true at the same time. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you want me to come back with some more behind the scenes tea. I'm going to have an interview here very shortly. And I want to bring on bloggers. I want to bring on some bloggers. And I want to have some more interviews. And so we're going to have some things happening here on the House of Aaron. And I'm super excited about the situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to create a great day. Bye. Love ya.